If these things happen, this E3 will be insane. So let's take a look at some mind-blowing moments that might occur during this E3 that will make it the best one ever. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit the like button. Sony has been killing it in the previous years, but one of the common things we can critique is that all the games they are showing are pretty far off. Greatness awaits, and that's what it literally is. So what if they manage to give release dates to a ton of the upcoming games that are still a question mark right now? And then I'm talking about Days Gone, Spider-Man, God of War, Detroit Become Human, and heck, even Dreams. And what if 2 of them came out this year? Then we see new gameplay for one of these titles with a 2017 release date at the end of it. I mean, Detroit Become Human has been in development since 2014. I mean, Beyond Two Souls, the game they previously made, was released at the end of 2013. This game was also shown in 2015. So a release this year maybe, I would not be surprised. And what about the last game from the creators of Days Gone, called Uncharted The Golden Abyss, that came out in 2011 in Japan. So you guys should be done soon with this open world zombie game, right? And God of War, I mean, it was playable from the beginning to the end in 2016 in December, to be fair, but still. A release this year? It would not be weird with the Scorpio like the new Xbox coming out as well to combat that with one of your big exclusives. It would really be mind-blowing if we saw release dates for all the games that have no release window right now, and that some of them would release in 2017. Microsoft of course also needs games, but they will focus a lot on their new console, Project Scorpio. A better PS4 Pro, a true 4K 60 FPS gaming consoles with the 6 teraflops and all that sort of jazz. It's supposed to be a pretty big upgrade, and that of course comes with a big price tag. But what if that price tag is lower than we all expect? What if they announce a $399 price point for the Project Scorpio? The same as the PS4 Pro, but they have a way better console. That would shake the world of video games and would force Sony to permanently drop the price of their 4K system. While I believe that a $500 price point will be the right one for the Scorpio, being $100 below that would be a mind-blowing moment. Rockstar is never at E3, they don't need it, they can release news on Christmas morning and everyone will still pick it up, but now they have a deal with Sony for Red Dead Online content for Red Dead Redemption 2. The game has been delayed to spring 2018, but what if they still plan to show the first gameplay at the Sony show? In an interview recently, Sean Layden, the Sony Interactive Entertainment America president, says that they want to push the partnership with Rockstar for Red Dead at E3, and Rockstar said that they will share new details about Red Dead Redemption 2 this summer. So Rockstar at E3 would be insane, and Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay would be insane as well. So that will be a mind-blowing moment, but what if it was not only for Red Dead Redemption 2, but for Agent as well? Okay, I will stop. No, Agent's not going to... Okay, I will stop, yeah. One of the biggest franchises in Japan is Monster Hunter, and for the last couple of years it has only been released on the Nintendo platforms, with the recently released 3DS one, Monster Hunter Double Cross, now coming to the Nintendo Switch in Japan as well. Capcom did acknowledge though that if they want Monster Hunter to grow in the West, they need a bigger audience, that handhelds did not work. And that bigger audience is of course on console. With one of the Capcom games that will release before April 2018 still unannounced, and last year that was the case as well, and that turned out to be Resident Evil 7 that was announced during the Sony show. So it could now be Monster Hunter, and Sean Layden said that they will have multiple Japanese announcements for games that are coming back to the console that were first only on the mobile platform. So I would not be surprised if Monster Hunter 5 showed up at E3 2017 on the Xbox One, PS4, PC, and trust me, that would be like enormous. This could become a million seller if done right, and this will make this franchise like skyrocket, and that would be a huge thing. The other big Japanese title is of course Pokemon, and I'm now showing you a picture of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that was announced for the 3DS. But what if there was indeed a Pokemon game coming to the Nintendo Switch after all? That they didn't show it in the Direct because it would take away from the Pokken Switch version that they also announced. So a Pokemon Switch version, it would be insane, like a Pokemon RPG of course. Okay, I will keep the last one short because I've been saying this for a while now. Horizon Zero Dawn DLC would be mind-blowing for me personally, and I think for you too. But what if they went further and did something that we did not think of? I mean, right now I think of this DLC as just more of the content, more of the same, that either we go play Rust and see that story, fight some new machines, or we go to a new area with Aloy. But what if they introduced something more, that you can suddenly fly in the world, like that you can see the whole world from the sky, or that you can have a co-op like thing in the Sunfall Arena, that they announced multiplayer for this game, like features that I think will happen in the second game, that they announce them to be part of this DLC. That would be mind-blowing for me. That would be like, oh my god. But of course, I would still be happy with just a regular DLC pack. But if I had to dream, if I could dream, I would say that this was really a mind-blowing moment for me. That's it for dreaming about E3 2017. It's almost here, but let me know what you think would be a mind-blowing moment for you in the comments down below. Subscribe for way more E3 2017 content, as I will be going to the show to cover the heck out of it. Like the video if you did, and I will speak to you next time. E3 is going to be awesome. Goodbye.